So, Zurn Visual, this stand here caught my eye. Quite an interesting looking material that they built their stand with. So I'm going to go and have a chat with them.
Hello, my name's Theresa Zurn, and I am the owner CEO of Zurn Visual out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And I am Maximilian Hansen, the founder and chief engineer of Nordwerk Design. We are in Canada and Germany.
So tell me about the material that you've made this stand with, if you would.
Well, this stand is entirely made of ReBoard, which is a Swedish material. It's a high-performing paperboard that is made from virgin fibers, and it's very well suited for any kind of build that has to take load, where manufacturing is a timely matter, and where the quality needs to be high.
Okay, and it's strong, isn't it? I saw you were sitting on the stalls that you've got here.
Yes, it's very strong. You can easily build load bank structures from it. So chairs are absolutely no problem.
Okay, so if you sort of run through, what are the sort of real key benefits to people of this material?
One would be the sustainability of the material.
Yeah.
It is created with virgin fibers, which are longer and create the structure and the strength of the material. It is 100% recyclable. You can direct print to it, so it saves time. When you ship it, we ship it flat packed. As it goes across the country or wherever it's traveling to, it will save money, but more importantly, we can provide LCA reports for the CO2 that it emits as it's traveling across the country or the world.
And because it's so lightweight, you save a lot of money on shipping, but also when it comes to bringing in something into a trade show venue, especially here in the United States, you have the advantage that the weighing process, you're saving a lot of money on that. Also, because the material can be cut so quickly, sometimes, when things get a little busy at the end of the planning process towards the show, you can still make changes and you can still make them in a high quality, which turns out to be a great asset, especially when you have demanding clients.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose at the end of the show, it's fairly easy to pack down, isn't it? It's not
Yes. It arrives flat packed and it can go back the same way.
Yeah.
We do not use any kind of tools to create the structures. Everything is notched and designed by Max for its structural integrity, of course, but also for its durability and its beautiful print quality.
Okay.
And if you're in a situation where you just want to dispose everything, the beautiful thing is you just tear it down and it goes right into the cardboard compactor that they have, and then goes right back into the recycling process.
Brilliant. And of course, it's all printable, presumably.
Yes.
So you said it's a Swedish board. So you're sort of marketing it here in the US. Yeah.
Sweden.
Yeah.
And it's available here in the United States.
And so how long have you been marketing here?
Wow. How long have you been using ReBoard?
Well, I have been using ReBoard for a long time now because I already used it back in the day in Europe.
Yeah.
But in North America, I'd say that we at Nordwerk, we switched over fully in 2019. Before that, it was a hybrid. We used a different material, which was also good, but it did not have quite the quality. And at the end of the day, that we realized that we save a lot of time and money by using a better product, where the sheet is a little more expensive, but then we save a lot of time. We don't have to sort things. We don't have to worry. So we just went all in on this.
And how is it received here in the US?
Well, so far today,
Yeah.
I think more than anything, people are used to or accustomed to a certain type of MDF, wood, expanded PVC, all of those plastics, which then end up in our landfill. People are amazed by the design and 3D, how we can look, and it creates depth, it creates creativity. I mean, there isn't anything we can't make with it. And I think it's been received very well. But there are very few people who understand the material. And the most important person, besides the engineer, of course, is the person who cuts the material.
Okay.
If you don't know how to cut it properly, you won't get these beautiful edges.
We cut it with an oscillating knife, like with a high frequency knife, like you find on an Electron, a Kongsberg, or a Zund.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, and that cuts it nice and clean. Because there's lots of curves. I've got to stop waving my arm. There's lots of curves here as well, isn't there? So, yeah. Really.
You're not stuck with just a linear look or a modular look.
Good.
And all of these, we can embellish or create those embellishments for the clients that will serve.
But educating the operators of the machines is a key factor. So we have learned in all those years doing business in North America, and this is now speaking from the Nordwerk side of things, because Theresa has always been here. We really learned that educating operators is key. And we've also noticed that there are companies who are willing in educating their staff, and there are, of course, also companies who are not. So for us, especially when it comes to picking partners, we got to be a little picky and look for those who follow the ideal of educating and training their staff
Take
well.
trying to invest in what's going to happen.
Of course,
And you provide that training, or you make sure it's
do.
Okay. So we're here with obviously Printing United. Are you a regular attender of
Yes.
this exhibition? Why? What do you like about the here?
Well, I sold plastics for 25 years for the same company.
Okay.
I sold everything that you see here that's printed on in plastic. And I wanted to, when I met with ReBoard, I really wanted to bring this to the US. It's very difficult here at times because people or companies are comfortable with what they do. And like I said, the table operator and the designer are very key in developing something like this. And so you have to want to do it.
Yeah. And this is a place where there's a lot of innovation. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, look, thank you so much for your time. Do you want to add something there, Max? You look like you were keen to say something.
I'm always keen to say something, but at this point, I just want to say thank you for coming by, and
I'll be staying. Thank you, mate.
thank you.